Hello everyone, welcome to this live broadcast, and I am Asim, NPM from QNAP, and today we are going to talk about QuTScloud, and we have just today released our latest version of QuTScloud, that is QuTScloud C453, and in today's live broadcast, we are going to discuss about what are the new features or what are the new cloud platforms that we support for QuTScloud, and we are going to focus our demo on Google Cloud Platform and Contabo. We'll also demo how to deploy QuTScloud on Oracle Cloud Platform if the time permits. Okay, so let's get started with our presentation. So for today's agenda will be, first I'll just give you a quick introduction about QuTScloud, and then we'll go through some use cases or success stories that we have collected so far in the past few months, and then what are the main features that we have for QuTScloud, and also the pricing of QuTScloud. We'll just go through a quick introduction for those who are joining us for the first time or not familiar with QuTScloud. So what is QuTScloud? Basically, QuTScloud is a Cloud NAS solution. Okay, what is a Cloud NAS solution? Cloud NAS is a virtual appliance which is designed to work with and leverage cloud-based storage to give the functionality of a premise-based NAS. So in very simple terms, a Cloud NAS is a NAS which actually sits inside the cloud, or it sits inside or sits on top of a virtualization platform. Okay, and the main purpose of this Cloud NAS is that it can use the cloud computing facility from the cloud, so that it can simplify the infrastructure and provide a more flexible deployment options with reduced cost. Okay, so that's what a Cloud NAS is all about. As of today, we support a lot of cloud platforms as well as on-premise hypervisor platforms. So QuTScloud is basically a virtual appliance, and it can be deployed on a different kind of cloud platforms like Oracle, Alibaba Cloud, Google Cloud, Amazon, AWS, basically Catalyst Cloud, DigitalOcean. Then it also supports on-premise platforms like VMware, SXC, KVM, Microsoft Hyper-V, Proxmox, okay, and also QNAP's virtualization station. So these are all the cloud platforms and on-premise platforms that QuTScloud already supports. Okay, as we know that in 2020 we were faced with the COVID-19 pandemic, and because of that we were forced to work from home. A lot of countries they're still facing the pandemic, and most of the enterprises have switched to work from home. So in a situation where you need work from home, you need a remote workforce. Okay, so what has happened is, like, because of this remote workforce, the demand for storage, cloud computing has really increased. So more and more enterprises are going to shift towards the cloud side, or depend on cloud. They will depend on deploying their SaaS applications on the cloud. So slowly, our trend is that most of the enterprises, they are shifting towards the cloud. And that is why a demand for QuTScloud is going to be really high, because QuTScloud is basically a NAS sitting inside the cloud. It is, you can say, it's a software defined storage inside the cloud. Okay, so QuTScloud is basically QNAP's Cloud NAS solution, which runs on public cloud platforms, or it runs on-premise data centers. Okay, this QuTScloud gives the enterprises the control to run their important applications and optimize. It helps to optimize their cloud data usage. QuTScloud has all the features and that a normal normal on-premise QNAP NAS has. Okay, so the entire operating system, which is QTS, has been migrated to the QTS has been migrated to the cloud. So most of the features of QTS you can find in the QuTScloud as well. Okay, so QuTScloud is our own operating system which can be deployed on the cloud or on-premise hypervisor, and as I said, most of the QTS experiences are present inside QuTScloud as well. One of the main features of QuTScloud was that, you know, we believe that QuTScloud can help you to optimize your cloud data usage, or it will help you to, you know, make the best use of your cloud data usage. So for example, before, let's say, you know, most of the, assuming enterprises are storing their data on a cloud platform, maybe it can be AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud Platform, or any cloud platform. So let's say they store all their data on the cloud, but they don't have a very good, I'll say, a tool or a very good software or something on top of that cloud data, sitting on top of cloud infrastructure, which can help to, you know, make the best use of that data. So for example, just to give you a simple example, like if you want to share or browse that data or download or search, perform a very advanced search on that particular data which is inside the cloud, there are not many options available, but with the help of QuTScloud, you know, all those problems can be solved. So QuTScloud can really make the best use of your cloud data. So for example, let's say some company wants to store their data on the cloud, and if they would like to access this data through Samba or CISF protocols, so they can use QuTScloud. And QuTScloud, of course, because it's a Cloud NAS, so you can use the NAS file protocols to access the data which is inside the cloud from different locations. Okay, not just that, QuTScloud also helps you to provide very good file drive features, and also it helps you to provide share links or you know, FTP protocols, which helps you to share the data which is stored on the cloud with all the employees of that enterprise. Okay, so in a nutshell, QuTScloud was mainly created so that, you know, you can really improve or optimize the usage of the data which is in the cloud. So it's been a while. I think we have released the first version of QuTScloud a few months ago, and I think since our last live broadcast, these are some of the new platforms that we support. So I would like to tell you that from today, from C453 version onwards, we have added support for new cloud platforms like Exoscale. Exoscale is a Europe-based, it's based in Switzerland. It's a cloud platform very popular in Europe. Then we have also added a Google Cloud Platform to our support portfolio, and also Huawei Cloud Platform and Oracle Cloud Platform. Okay, so these are the 4 new cloud platforms we have added. And I think 3 months ago, we also added the support for on-premise virtualization platforms like VMware SXC, Hyper-V, KVM, Proxmox, and also QNAP virtualization station. So these are for those customers who still prefer to deploy QuTScloud or deploy a Cloud NAS within their data centers. They can use these on-premise virtualization platforms. And the new thing, the new main, or let's say, attraction for this and our new release is that we also support Contabo. Contabo is a VPS service. The VPS is a virtual private server. So the advantage of Contabo is that, you know, it's really low cost. So somebody who wants to have a virtual machine started, or a server started at a really low cost, they can go to Contabo. Contabo is primarily based in Europe. It's a German-based company, and you can have your own Linux server or a Windows server at really low cost. I think their cost begins at 4 to 5 euros, or maybe around 5 to 6 US dollars per month. So as you can see, the cost of having a Contabo virtual machine or a server is really low. However, the problem is Contabo doesn't allow you to add extra storage. So you must have seen, like in any cloud platform like maybe AWS or GCP, any major cloud platform, it will give you the advantage to add more storage or more disks, storage disk to your virtual machine. However, Contabo doesn't have this functionality. So this is one disadvantage. But what you can do is, like, we have once you set up QuTScloud on Contabo, you can use applications like Hybrid Mount or VJBot Cloud, which allows you to mount either object storage on your Contabo instance, or you can directly mount a block volume using VJBot Cloud onto your Contabo instance. So with the help of VJBot Cloud and Hybrid Mount, you can keep adding more and more storage to your Contabo instance. Okay, and with Contabo, you can start a QuTScloud instance just within $15 per month total cost. I'm saying total cost, not just cost of Contabo or cost of QuTScloud. I'm saying a total cost of cost of $15 per month. You can start a QuTScloud instance. Okay, so that's why Contabo is really important, because for small industries or SMBs or SMEs, they can, who want a really affordable QuTScloud, they can check Contabo. Okay, so as you know, we have released QuTScloud for the last few months, so we have got some really good feedback, and we'd like to share some of the use cases and success stories that we have received so far in the last few months after we released our QuTScloud. So one of the use case of QuTScloud is, of course, that you can have a centralized storage server on the cloud. What it means is, like, let's say an enterprise has data spread across different kind of storage, maybe Wasabi storage, or maybe Dropbox, or maybe AWS S3. So let's say your data is spread across different storage. Now, if you would like to have a gateway of, if you would like to extend, or if you'd like to check all this storage from one particular dashboard, what you can do is you can have QuTScloud in your cloud platform, and using Hybrid Mount, you can mount all this data onto your QuTScloud. And not just that, I think once all your scattered data is consolidated into one platform, you can use the QuTScloud's Samba or CISF protocols, NAS protocols, to share this data or access this data from anywhere. Okay, so this is one of the main use cases that we have. And there was a company from UK called Synapse IT, and basically Synapse was using Wasabi storage to store all their data. Okay, and then they were using CenterStack to provide access to the Wasabi bucket. So you can see, like, this is how they from the block diagram, like, different users were accessing the Wasabi storage through the CenterStack. Now the challenge was that the customers, they wanted to access photos or videos which don't have a very good user interface to access their data. So one of the disadvantages here was that CenterStack probably doesn't provide a very good user interface to access photos. So assume, like, you can assume that in Wasabi storage there are a lot of photos and videos present, but CenterStack only helps you to maybe provide a gateway and helps you to access a bridge to different clients to access that storage. So what QuTScloud did is, what they did is, basically they first of all, they deployed QuTScloud on DigitalOcean, and after they deployed QuTScloud on DigitalOcean, they used the Hybrid Mount application to mount the Wasabi buckets on QuTScloud. As I already mentioned, that you can mount any storage, any cloud storage onto QuTScloud. So they used Hybrid Mount application to mount Wasabi storage, and then they used applications like Qmagi or PhotoStation, Video Station, and they also used NFS and Samba, different NAS protocols, to access all this data in a very good way. And the user experience of accessing all these photos and videos from Qmagi and Video Station was really, really good. They could also access all this data through the mobile applications, because we have QPhoto, Qmagi, and Qvideo, which are basically mobile applications. So using these mobile applications, you can access all your photos and videos which are sitting on, basically they are sitting on Wasabi storage. Okay, but using QuTScloud, they can access it very easily. Okay, so that's why I said like it really helps you to optimize your data usage. Then there's another success story from a company called Qvest Media. Qvest Media is a company based in Germany, and Qvest basically provides online video editing solutions. Okay, and their video editing solution is actually hosted in AWS. So what they do is they run a virtual machine in a Windows virtual machine on AWS, and inside the Windows virtual machine, which is on AWS, they use the Adobe Premiere to perform video editing. Okay, now the challenge is like the videos that they edit, they are really big in size, and they want to drag and drop these videos into the Adobe Premiere. Okay, so storing these, so if they store these videos in Amazon S3, then reading these videos will be very slow. Okay, and that's why they did not want to store these videos in Amazon S3, because they needed to, because the videos are really big, and they wanted to have a real they wanted to have a good user experience for their customers, so that when the customers are going to edit the videos, or they have to drag and drop the videos from S3 to their Adobe Premiere, so it was really inconvenient. So basically what they were doing is they were looking for a Cloud NAS solution that can help to store and read the videos directly from the AWS EBS volumes. Okay, why EBS volumes? Because if you want to read the data from EBS volumes, the speed is really high. So what they did, they used QuTScloud on AWS, and then using Samba, they mount the storage, they mount the QuTScloud storage onto their Windows virtual machine, as you can see here in the screenshot attached. So this is a screenshot from which is provided by Qvest Media. So what they're doing is all the videos that are there, they are basically dragging and dropping inside Adobe Premiere. Okay, so all the videos are actually sitting inside QuTScloud, and the Adobe Premiere is sitting inside a virtual machine on AWS as well. Okay, so they used to drag and drop the videos to Adobe Premiere, and they told us that the speed, they almost received a speed of 100 Mbps read speed, and that was really important for them, because without this it was really difficult for them to read the data real time. And at the moment Qvest Media is really interested in integrating QuTScloud directly into their ecosystem. So this is one of the major success stories that we have faced, that we have seen in the last few months. Another use case of QuTScloud is like you can use QuTScloud to perform multi-cloud backup. So for example, let's say a business which demands a comprehensive 3-to-1 backup plan, then they need one backup on site, and the second backup they need in the cloud. So what this enterprise can do is, they can set up an on-site QNAP NAS as the primary backup and QuTScloud as the secondary backup, and then they can use HBS3 HBS3, which is a hybrid backup sync application of QNAP. So they can use HBS3 to back up the data from your point A to point B, that is from your on-site storage to your cloud storage. Okay, so this really makes the backups very fast and efficient. We have received one success story about this as well. There's a company called Lion Resources from UK. So let me give a background of what Lion Resources was doing. In the past, they used to have a lot of QNAP NAS in their on-site, in their premises. And what they used to do is they used to use a hybrid backup sync on each and every NAS to back up the data from on-site to, let's say, cloud. Okay, so they used several QNAP NAS to back up the data. Why they use several QNAP NAS? Because sometimes the data backup demands were really high, so one NAS was not enough to perform the backup from on-site to the cloud. So in between they had a lot of NAS which basically had HBS application. So this HBS application used to help them to perform the backup. Now the challenge here was that HBS can perform a maximum of 10 backup jobs at a time. So whenever the backup load used to increase or decrease, so they had to, you know, scale up and scale down accordingly. So of course, you know that, you know, with a physical NAS, you cannot scale up and scale down really easily. I mean, you can't go and, let's say today, suppose immediately you have a lot of backup data and you need more number of NAS. So it's not easy for you to go instantly and buy a NAS and set it up immediately. Okay, so this ease of scaling up and scaling down was the problem. So what they did, they used QuTScloud, and they hosted the QuTScloud on their VMware server, and they used the HBS application on QuTScloud to back up the data. So with the help of QuTScloud, what they got is, like, they really got this ease of scaling up and scaling down. Plus QuTScloud really, you know, you have to pay license on the basis of per month or per year. So they have this advantage that, you know, for few months, if the data backup needs are really high, they can buy more licenses, and if the data backup need is not high, they don't need to buy any license. So they can just go buy monthly license and they perform the backup, and then they can just stop using it. So setting up a new NAS using QuTScloud is really easy, and that's what they did. So this is one of the major success stories that we have you know, seen so far. And this customer purchased 10 licenses of QuTScloud. So I'm assuming they are, of course, they are running 10 parallel QuTScloud instances on VMware. Okay. Another use case that we would like to propose to our customers, where we think they can really use QuTScloud, is like they can use applications like QFiling to organize and classify their data on the cloud. So let's say, again, you have there is data spread across different cloud platforms. So first of all, this data is scattered. The second thing is this data cannot be centrally located and cannot be centrally accessed from one place. So what you can do is, with QuTScloud, you can use hybrid mount to mount all this data onto your Cloud NAS on QuTScloud, and then you can use QFiling. QFiling is basically our QNAP's file management and automatically file classification application, which helps you to automatically classify your data. So assuming if the data is scattered across different cloud platforms, you can mount all that data on QuTScloud, and using QFiling you can classify all that data as, let's say, doc files or image files or video files. So very easily you can classify all that data. So QFiling helps you to classify and organize all the data. So QFiling is an automatic organizing application. So it really, you know, saves your time if you want to organize your data. Okay. And the next user story is having a comprehensive search engine on your cloud. So let's say you have a lot of data on your cloud, but you don't know how to, you know, you don't have a very good search engine. So using QuTScloud, when all your data is on the cloud, you can use the QSearch application on top of QuTScloud to, you know, search that data. So QSearch is a really advanced and comprehensive search engine. It helps you to search not just file names or metadata, but it also helps you to search within the file. So, you know, it really improves your search experience. So using search, you can really, you know, using QSearch, you can really, you know, search all your data on the cloud very easily. Okay. So let's go ahead with the live demo. And in the live demo today, we are going to show you three things. First is how to set up QuTScloud on Google Cloud Platform. The next is how to deploy QuTScloud on Contabo, and the third one is how to deploy QuTScloud on Oracle Cloud. Okay, so yeah, so let's switch to the live demo screen. Okay, so this is our live demo screen. So first of all, you can go to the QuTScloud Download Center. If you don't know how to go to the QuTScloud Download Center, you just can click here and go to Google and search for QuTScloud download, and the first link here you can click, and this is the download center, and you can see here this is our latest version C453 that we have already released today. Okay, so this is our download center. So let's begin with the Google Cloud Platform first today. So I'm assuming that you already have your login and password for Google. So what we have to do is first, you have to upload your QuTScloud image that you can download onto the Google Cloud platform. So how to do that is, first we go to the storage, and inside the let's go to storage, and inside storage what you have to do is you have to create a new bucket. Okay, so let's create a new bucket here, and you can give any name for your bucket. So let's say Asim live demo bucket. Okay, let's give it any name and click on continue. Location you can keep multi-region, click on continue, and yeah, I think you don't need to do anything here, just keep on continuing and click on create. So now your bucket is created. So after you create a bucket, the next thing that you have to do is, let's go back to the bucket, and yeah, so you can see Asim live demo bucket is here. So once your bucket is created, click on this bucket and click on upload files. Now once you click on upload files, what you have to do is you have to upload the image file. So for Google Cloud Platform, what you will have to do is you will have to download the VMDK file, C453 VMDK file. You will have to download it on your local machine, and then you have to upload it on your bucket, into your bucket. So this uploading process of course can take a little bit of time. Where is our, yeah, here. So just click on upload files and select your file. So let's say let's assume this is our file. So you can just upload this file. Okay, and of course you can see that the uploading process will start. It will take some time. Okay, so let's not wait for this upload process, so we can go further. Okay, so this is the first thing you have to do. You have to upload your VMDK file. So I have another bucket already here, a Asim bucket. So in this you can see here I have already uploaded my VMDK file. Okay, so for the rest of the live broadcast we can use this this particular image file. Okay, so after you have uploaded your VMDK file, the next thing you have to do is you have to go to your compute engine and create a custom image. Images, where is image? Sorry, here, go to image here. Okay, so you have to create a custom image first. So go here, create image, and you can give any name for your image. So let's call it Asim live demo image. Okay, disk, you have to choose VMDK because our file format is VMDK, and storage you have to provide the file path. So this is our bucket, and inside our bucket this is our VMDK file. So click on select. So I have provided the path to this. Okay, and then for operating system, just keep it this way, no operating system, data only, and instead of clicking on create, just go to command line here and run in Cloud Shell. Okay, so you can see here this command is already there. All you have to do is just click on space and type -- subnet equal to default. Okay, so click on enter and authorize to run this command. Yeah, so you can say now the image importing process has begun. So what we are doing is we are creating an image from the VMDK file. So this is called image importing. So the process has already started, and it will take it says it takes up to 2 hours, but normally it doesn't take that much. It takes a few minutes. Okay, and okay, so what we can do is we can go here and let's go here back, and we can go to image import history, and you can see this is our, I think, image probably we just created. Okay, so just a minute. So using this, your image will be created. So let's close this thing, and what we can do is we can use this image. So this is how you import an image. Okay, so after you have successfully imported image, the next thing you have to do is you have to go to your VPC network and go to firewall, and we have to create some firewall rules. So let's create firewall rule here and give some name. So let's say Asim live demo rules, and then keep everything as the same, and if you want to give some tag, you can give some tag. Okay, and for IP ranges, I think you can just select 0.0.0.0/0. So keep it open, and you can allow all here and click on create. Okay, so once you click on create, your firewall rules will be created. Let me close this one here. Okay, so this is firewall rules are created. So now what we are going to do next is we will go to compute engine and we'll create our QuTScloud instance. Now in order to use the create QuTScloud instance, we are going to use the image that we have imported just now. So go to create instance and give name to your instance. So let's call it Asim live demo instance. Okay, and keep the zone and region as per your choice. You can you can decide, and the configuration also as per your choice. What you have to do is the boot disk, you have to change the boot disk. So go to custom images. So this is the image we just created, and so just wait for all the images to be loaded, and yeah, so you can select this QuTScloud Asim. So this image you can select here. Okay, size you can keep 10 GB. Okay, and allow all scopes, and for firewall setting, allow HTTP as well as HTTPS, and click on create button here. All right, and now you can see your QuTScloud instance is getting started. So you can see here, so it will take maybe just a few minutes before your QuTScloud instance is ready to be used. Yeah, so you can see here it's already created, and this is the external IP. If you just copy or just open it here, so this is the QuTScloud machine, virtual machine, and I think it takes just a few more minutes to get it up and running. Anyways, before we go further, what we have to do is you would have seen that we have not attached any storage disk. So before anyways we start the installation, we'll just click on here and we'll like to attach one storage disk. So go here, click on edit, open the instance, click on edit button, and in the edit button, if you go down here, attach a new disk here. So you can click on attach a new disk and give it some name, let's say disk 3, and type you can just keep it this way, and size you can keep around let's say 200 GB minimum. We need 200 GB because if you want to set up a storage pool, a minimum of 200 GB disk is needed. Okay, and then click on done. So once you click on done, click on save, and the instance, now we have added a new storage disk to the instance. So it's saving, so let's wait for it to finish the saving. Yeah, so now you can see here, let's go to instance details, and you can see here additional disk of 200 GB has been added. Okay, so let's go back to your instances and let's try to open this again. Hopefully this will be ready by now. Yeah, you can see it's ready now. So as I said, it takes few more minutes after the instance is created. It takes few more minutes to get the instance running. So yeah, so as you can see, once I open the IP address, you will be redirected to the smart installation, and you just have to click on here and perform the smart installation. You will be asked for a license key, so you have to go purchase QuTScloud from the software store and activate the license and enter the license key here. Okay, so this completes our first demo, that is about how to install QuTScloud or how to set up QuTScloud on Google Cloud platform. Okay, we have also uploaded the video tutorials for the same, so you can go to our tutorial site and see all the you can see all the steps that I have shown you here. Okay, so next what we are going to do is we are going to show you or demo how to set up QuTScloud on Contabo. Okay, so Contabo is our as I told you, it's a VPS service, and it's a little different from cloud service providers. So let me tell you a little bit that from Contabo, once you log into your Contabo, you can go to new order and click on VPS here. Okay, and let's say you want to buy something, so you can choose the minimum one. So let's say we choose this one, so click on this one, customize an order, and you can select the configuration here. Now if you are purchasing Contabo especially for QuTScloud, please make sure that the operating system should be Ubuntu. So you can choose any Ubuntu. We have chosen Ubuntu 18.04, but you can choose any Ubuntu. Okay, so please make sure that when you purchase the Contabo server, your operating system has to be Ubuntu. And once you do that, you just have to click on order now. So once you click on order now, you will you will make the payment. Once the payment is done, what Contabo will do is it will email you the root password of this new server that you have created. All right, so you can see all your servers that you have purchased in the control panel here. So click on customer control panel, and once you click on the customer control panel, okay, let me click here. I think it logged out. Let me log in again. Yeah, so this is the customer control panel. You can click on your services here, and if you click on your services, these are all the servers that you have. Okay, so once you purchase and the Contabo server, it will be listed here. So at the moment, this is the server that we just purchased, and we are going to show you how to set up this server for QuTScloud. You can click on control button here to see more controls of this particular machine. Okay, so this is our Ubuntu VM already ready in QuTScloud in Contabo. Now what we are going to do is I'll show you how you can set it up, how you can set up QuTScloud on this. You can see the IP address of this one. So if I enter the IP address of this machine here, at the moment nothing will happen. Why? Because of course this is just a server. I mean right now they have just provided you a server, but there is no operating system inside that at the moment. So it's just a raw server they have provided you at the moment. So that's why you cannot reach to it. So what we have to do is we have to use our SSH to connect to this machine. Okay, so let me show you. So this is my Linux terminal. I hope this is big enough for everybody to see. So so this is my terminal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to SSH I'm going to SSH and connect to this server machine. So type SSH space root. Root is the default root admin of username, and root at IP address. So 213.136.87.89. Okay, so enter this command here, and it will ask you for the password. So as I told you, when you purchase, the password will be sent to you through the email. Okay, so I'm going to enter the password for my machine here, and I paste and click on enter. Okay, and I have logged into my Contabo. So this is my Contabo machine, so I can log into it through the command line. Now what you have to do is you just have to type these three commands to install QuTScloud here. So the first one is wget. Okay, enter this command, and then the next command is this one, chmod. Wait, I'll copy paste. Okay, and the third one is you have to execute the installation file. So just a minute. And enter. So now QuTScloud will start install the QuTScloud will start installation on this Contabo server. Okay, so yeah, so we'll wait for the installation to be performed. And in the meantime, I think I already informed you before that Contabo, when you go and purchase, let me show you here. When you once it's complete, I'll bring on this screen again. So as I mentioned, when you use Contabo, when you want to buy something, you don't have the option to attach extra storage. You can see here they will provide you various offers that you can purchase a 2-core machine, 4-core machine, and 6-core machine, but the storage is fixed here. Okay, so what happens is, like, you don't have the option to attach more storage to Contabo. So I already discussed this in the previous slide, that you can use hybrid mount to mount or to add more storage to your Contabo QuTScloud, to your QuTScloud hosted on Contabo. Okay, so now you can see here the installation is finished and currently it's rebooting. So once the server will reboot, we will see that QuTScloud will be ready on that, and then all we have to do is just finish the smart installation and enter the license key. So let me refresh this IP address and see if the server is ready to use or not. Yeah, I think rebooting will take some more time. So yeah, it's still rebooting, so let's wait for some time. Yeah, so I was telling you that because Contabo doesn't offer you the additional storage, attaching additional storage. You saw that in a GCP live demo, I showed you that you can add additional disks to your instance. However, this kind of luxury you don't have in a Contabo, because it's just a VPS provider. It's not a major, or it's not a very big cloud service provider. So for such kind of situations, you can use hybrid mount or VJBot Cloud to mount extra storage on your QuTScloud. And as you can see here, the machine is ready now. Now you can see this, the same machine 213.135.87.89. It is ready now. So that's how easy it is. We just run 3 different commands, entered 3 commands, and QuTScloud is already ready to be installed on ready on Contabo. Okay, so now what you have to do is just click on Smart Installation and enter the license key. So you already know how to enter the license key. You have to purchase QuTScloud license and then activate the license key and enter it here. Okay, so this completes our live demo for Contabo, and so I think yeah, we are running short of time. So what I'll do is, maybe we can switch back to the slides. Okay, so we'd like to switch back to the slides, and so that I can complete the rest of the slides. So for the demo of Oracle Cloud, sorry, we are short of time, so we'll not be able to show this in today's live demo, but we have already recorded the video tutorials for all the cloud platforms that we are announcing today. So you can go to the QuTScloud tutorial website and see all these tutorials. Okay, so let's go further, and we'll give a quick brief explanation about the different features and benefits of QuTScloud. These are very similar to QTS. So as I already mentioned this before, you can use hybrid mount to expand your storage of QuTScloud. Okay, and hybrid mount helps you to mount object storage and on your Cloud NAS. And the advantage of object storage is it's really cheap. It's much more cheap compared to your actual NAS storage or your actual virtual machine VM storage. Okay, so if you consider low cost NAS in the cloud, what you can do is you can start a basic NAS and you can use hybrid mount to keep adding more and more S3 storage on top, mount more and more S3 storage to your NAS, so it will become, you know, really cost effective. Then of course QuTScloud offers data sharing protocols like Samba, NFS, AFP, iSCSI. We also have instant file sharing features, like you can share files on social media. You can also secure files with username and password, and we also have smart share to share the files with anybody in the world. You can preview the files using online Office and Google Doc as well. Okay, and inside QuTScloud you also, because it's a NAS, so you can create your own users, and you can also import users from Active Directory or LDAP. Okay, inside hybrid backup sync we have a deduplication protocol which helps you to back up the data, but it helps you to back up the data in a much efficient manner. It will dedupe the data, it will deduplicate the data and then perform the backup, which really reduces your backup cost. Okay, and of course we support data protection and security because we have snapshot and versioning inbuilt in QNAP, QuTScloud, and also we have VPN services, QNAP's own VPN protocol which is called Qbelt, and using QNAP's own Qbelt protocol you can use the QVPN application to perform, you know, if you want to have a secure connection between your on-premise NAS and the QuTScloud, you can do that using QVPN. QuTScloud also has a notification center which helps you to receive all the NAS related updates, alerts and events on your mobile phone. Okay, so there are a lot of options you can use. You can receive your notifications on Twilio or on Skype, on Messenger. You can choose your application and you can receive the notification. So whenever something happens to your Cloud NAS, you can any new notification, you can receive it on your phone. Then we have a lot of productivity based application. We have backup applications like hybrid backup sync, which is absolutely free. You can use hybrid backup sync to perform backups from one cloud to another cloud, okay, or from on-premise NAS to the cloud. We also offer BoxSafe, which is a application which helps you to back up your entire G Suite, or you know, the new name is Workspace. So it helps you to back up your entire G Suite data or Office 365 data. We already discussed about QSearch and QFiling. You have applications like QSearch and QFiling, which helps you to, you know, QSearch helps you to search all your data on the NAS, and QFiling helps you to organize all the data on the Cloud NAS. We have multimedia applications like QMagi, which is an AI-powered intelligent photo management application, which helps you to, you know, intelligently organize your photos and search your photos and, you know, manage all your photos which are saved. Let's say they are saved on some cloud. Okay. We also have console management for admins. So, you know, if admins want to connect to the NAS console via SSH or a serial console, then they can use the console manager also. Okay. So the NAS admin can perform a basic configuration and maintenance tasks. And important thing is, for console manager or for any QuTScloud, the default password is always the MAC address of your machine, of your virtual machine. Okay. So before you perform the installation of QuTScloud or initialization, if you ever want to connect to your QuTScloud, you can use the default password as the MAC address. And in the default password, you don't have to enter your colons, and all the characters have to be capitals. So an example is shown here. If your MAC address is 1600847635EF, then your default password will become 1600847635 capital E and capital F. Okay, so that's going to be your default password. And at the end, I would like to inform you about the pricing of QuTScloud. So we have a core based pricing, so starting from 1 core, 2 core to up to 24 plus cores. So depending on what kind of configuration you need for your virtual machine, you have to pay the license fees. So let's say if somebody who has whose NAS requirements are very low and they just need to have more than maybe just 1 to 5 users, they can purchase a 1-core machine which starts at 8.99 USD per month, or a yearly license of 89.99 per year. Okay, but if you would like to have more number of users on your NAS, on your Cloud NAS, let's say if you would like to have let's say for a large enterprise who may have more than 100 or may more than 500 users, we recommend that they can use a 12-core machine, or 16-core machine, or a 24+ core machine. The pricing of a 12-core machine will be 69.99 USD per month, and for a yearly license it will be 699.99 per year. Okay, so this is the license fees of QuTScloud. Besides this, the customers will have to pay for the infrastructure cost. So let's assume if you want to set up a QuTScloud on Google Cloud platform, you have to purchase the Google Cloud platform infrastructure, and then you have, on top of that, you have to install QuTScloud and pay for the QuTScloud license fees. Okay, so that's how the QuTScloud licensing and pricing works. And yeah, so at the end I would like to just say thank you, and thank you for your time, and thank you for listening. And going further, we'd like to add more and more cloud platforms and on-premise platforms for QuTScloud. Our goal is that we'd like to support as many cloud platforms and as many hypervisor platforms and as many VPS providers, so that our customers can choose the platform of their choice and they can deploy QuTScloud on any platform that they would like. And please watch out for our press release to get link to all our demo tutorials, and these tutorials, they will really help you to set up QuTScloud on different kind of platforms. So that's all for today's live broadcast, and yeah, so I think we can cut it now.